Hi, Kipsters. Hi, families. As you all know, today is April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day. So excited. I know you know because Ms. Schwartz told you all earlier today in morning meeting. Now, I wonder, has anyone pulled a prank on their family or friends yet? I haven't pulled a prank on my mom yet, but I'm going to go do one right after this video. I can't wait. So, remember, pranks aren't to hurt anybody or to hurt their feelings. It's just a time to be really, really silly and try to surprise someone with something that they don't know about. So, today, I'm going to tell you about a time my friend pulled a prank on me. So, when I tell you my story, I'm going to tell you my events or the things that happened in order. So, I'm going to tell you what happened first, I'm going to tell you what happened next, and then I'm going to tell you what happened last. Those are the three key words I'm going to use in my story. Again, I'm going to tell you my story in order of how it happened. I'm going to tell you what happened first in my story, what happened next in my story, and what happened last. It's almost like a sandwich. First, next, last. Your turn. A little faster. First, next, last. Your turn. Great. Make sure you sit up nice and tall so you can hear about the time my friend Taylor played a prank on me. So one day, my friend Taylor asked to come over. So I asked my mom and said, Mom, can Taylor come over? My mom said, sure. I don't see why not. So let me tell you something. Taylor knows how much Miss Ross loves to snack. So she always brings snacks when she comes over. So first, my friend came over to play. Then, when she came in, she had a big, huge box that had donuts written all around it. And on the box were different types of donuts. Some were glazed donuts. Some were Long Johns with the chocolate on top. Some were chocolate covered donuts. It looked so good I could not wait to open them. So first Taylor came over. Next, she came over with a big box of donuts. And I was so excited to eat them. I thought it was really nice of her to bring a treat even though she was coming over to my house. But it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Because last, I opened the box of donuts and it was nothing but nasty, icky green vegetables. I know Miss Grossheim says don't yuck somebody's yum, but Miss Ross hates vegetables. I opened the box. There were peas in there, cut green beans, and greens. I thought I was going to eat a sugar-filled donut, but instead I had to eat nasty vegetables. Ugh. So, I told you my story. I told you what happened first, next, and last. Now I'm going to show you how I wrote my story out. It says, first, my friend came over to play. Next, she had a big box of donuts for us. I was so excited to eat them. Last, when I opened the box, it was full of vegetables. I couldn't believe it. My friend had tricked me. This is what happened to me today on April Fool's Day. Can you believe it? My friend tricked me. I thought I was getting a nice sugary donut, but instead I got nasty vegetables. Just thinking about it makes me cringe. But I want to go over the key words I used in my story because these are the same key words you're going to use as sentence starters for yours. So I put first because that tells you what happened in the beginning or what happened first in my story. So let's see what happened first. First, my friend came over to play. Chris, and I know that's the first thing that happened. Then I use the word next because I want you to know what happened after my friend came over. So I said next, she had a big box of donuts for us. I was so excited to eat them. This part is just an extra detail to add more to my story. You should do the same thing. I want to know everything that happened when someone put a prank on you, when you put a prank on someone. So then I said I was so excited to eat them. Last key word, last, when I opened the box, it was full of vegetables. And as you know, we always close out our stories. So I said, I couldn't believe it. My friend the 3 key words or the 3 sentence starters to tell my story. I use the words first, next, and last, kind of like the sandwich that we went over earlier, to tell my complete story. So now it's your turn. But don't get tricked. You're not going to copy my story, and you're not going to tell about a time someone played a prank on you. You're going to tell about a time when you played a prank on somebody else. One more time, because I don't want you to get tricked like I did. So, you're not going to copy my story. You're going to write your own. But your story is going to be a little bit different. You're going to write about a time you played a prank on somebody else. So think about a time you played a prank on someone, or think about a prank you want to play on someone. Ooh, I can think of a prank I can play on my friend that tried to trick me. Take 10 more seconds to think. When you got it, give me a thumbs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sending you all some love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. So, let me show you your prompt and the sentence starters you can use to help you. So, your prompt, or what you're going to write about is this. What prank would you play on someone? So you already took 15 silent seconds to think, so you already know what prank you have either pulled or will pull on somebody. So you're going to make sure you use these sentence starters. You're going to say first and write what happened first in your story. You're going to write next and tell me what happened next in your story. And then you're going to write last and tell me what happened last in your story. Remember, you're only writing about a time where you played a prank on someone else or when you wanted to pull a prank on someone. While you're writing, remember these few things. You always start your sentences with a capital letter like I did. You always end your sentences with a punctuation mark. That means you either have a period, a question mark, or exclamation point. I used periods and exclamation points in my story. You want to draw and label a detailed picture to go with your story. And if you get to a word you don't know, you don't give up. You say the word, you stretch the word out, and you break it down to try to help you spell it. Don't worry. If you couldn't copy this part down really quickly, you can push either the space bar on your computer or tablet or push the pause button so that you can see the words first, next, and last and how to spell them. And if you push that pause button, you'll be able to see all of your reminders on how to make a good writer turn into a great writer. One more time, you're going to start all your sentences with capital letters. You're going to end all sentences with either a period, a question mark, or exclamation point. You're going to write neatly. You're going to draw a detailed picture with labels. And when you get to a tricky word, you're going to say it, stretch it out, and break it down. Make sure you send all of your teachers your story with your picture so that we can see what sneaky pranks you pulled on some of your family and friends. Bye, Kipsters. Bye, families.